Good morning, ladies and gents. Here is the, well, I'll say the covert spot, just keep going under there. It's Sunday, I keep thinking it's Friday, but that's because I work shifts. And here we have Mike Smith, popped out again. Very nice, sir. Always good to see you, Mike.
Good morning, that.
And Mike's get the bronzer.
That's it.
I've not seen you with that water bottle before.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had this for some time.
Yeah, Nalgene one, yeah.
Yeah, Nalgene.
That's better, mate. Obviously, I've been here for a little while. That is my second brew. Because I've been catching up with Des, who's managed to come over. When I woke up this morning, a quick look on Facebook, and it's been exactly a year, mate, since...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't seem like it, doesn't it?
No.
It's time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always good to see you, mate. Managed to pop over. It's just getting time to get time off at the same time, and then have no family or other commitments, mate. But it's a particularly winter's day here in the woods. But you'll be glad to know I haven't brought a tent today. I'll just catch it all. My mate Mike Smith small, so I'll have to say.
Yeah, but you got a new smock on.
I've got everything on, mate. I've spent £100 and I've got a trousers, a new smock, which is a ripper from Gorka, totally waterproof and all that, and a very nice little fleece, which if I get time I'll show you. But most importantly, I've got the mad dog out, Mr. Baldrick. Yeah, he's sorting out the tinder for us there, isn't he, Mr. Baldrick? So give us that stick, I'll kill it. Baldrick. Give me that. He loves it. How could you not bring him out? He loves it. Anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, no real plans for the day, but they always at times turn out to be the best days, don't they? So obviously concurrent activity is get a burr on. But me and Dave been here sort of a good hour and a half, but we're just catching up and stuff. Say again? Des. Did I say Dave?
Yeah, I thought you said Dave.
I might have said Dave as it goes. It's a bit early, so it's a bit early. I need more coffee. Here we see Mr. Baldrick. See, he's a proper staffy. He's not a fake one. He's a proper staffy. I said, stick, Dad. I'll kill it. I'll kill it, Dad. I'll kill this stick. Baldrick, you going to give me that stick? Bollocks. Baldrick, give me that. Give me that. That's mine. Baldrick, that's mine. And here we see Mike's brought the old Labu out again for another little tinker. Just wondered what Baldrick was doing there. I think it's a lot better when you string it up from a ridge line, mate. You can lower it down a bit and give you more, you know, width in there. That's quite unusual to have a black one as well, mate, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, mate, if you see a tent, Baldrick just goes in it. Baldrick, get off it. Oh. Right, something went wrong there, Mike, and I'm sorry I caught that on cam. That was you would not be in, where you tied it to wasn't strong enough. Anyway, ladies and gents, I'll bring you back. I'm going to spare Mike's blushes. But that is on cam, sir, and I don't do any editing.
Thanks. Just a cheap carabiner.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a lot of weight put on that. Well, no. Okay.
You did lean on it, Mike.
Maybe 15.5 stone. Well, maybe 16.
Fair enough, mate. Yeah, point the note. What's about what are you doing, boy? Right, ladies and gents, Mike's done the necessary repairs. Mike, shove him back because he'll try and lick your face. Baldrick, oh, cue the first aeroplane of the day. But here we go then, bring you back after the horrible plane's gone. Like Mike said there, he's not exceptionally tall, but as we can see his feet are poking out there. But that's what I always found with a Lavu, mate, it just really wasn't kind of wide enough. And if you had, like, I know the battle buddies, each carrying a half and each carrying a set of poles, still not a lot of room in there for two squaddies, mate, and, no, you know, right, a Bergen and that, so, but they're, sorry, go on.
You would, I mean, if you was nice and close, you'd get two people in here. I suppose in a battle situation, it gives you some sort of cover, but you know, you wouldn't want to use it for.
I mean, it's yesterday's technology as well. Goes back to the 60s and stuff, mate. But yeah, yeah, just you know, two squad. You know what I mean? If you get a chance to sleep, you will sleep anywhere, mate. You know, but it just, I think it's been discovered now. You can get like ones that are wider, but I think, you know, down here, as far as I know, see where the ringlets are. There's
right. Well, I think Dave was saying last week.
Yeah.
Right. That if you've got one eyelet at the bottom,
yeah,
it's a small.
Yeah.
If you've got two eyelets, it's a medium.
Yeah.
If you've got three eyelets, it's a large.
It's a large.
Right, let me
see, that's kind of all sort of new to us, mate, and you know, since I've known you, you've always wanted to play around with that.
But if you look, I've got one side two eyelets.
Yeah.
And one side with one.
One, yeah.
So it's an odd one.
An odd one, mate.
If you go round to the other side, you can actually see there's about 50 mil, different. 2 inches in old money.
Yeah. And a couple of inches always makes a difference. That's what the ladies told me anyway.
That's what I've always been told.
Yeah. And they always complain about it, don't they?
Now the other way of doing it, I suppose, and I'll drop it now. I mean, I've put this ridge line quite high, right, so that if I drop this ridge line down a little bit, I'm just wondering whether I can be able to
pull it out.
Was
it
a bit.
Colin?
Colin always made his a lot longer.
Yeah.
So but I mean, Colin's about my sort of height, and he never had any problems.
Yeah.
But I mean, people like I noticed Hoop Bivvy Wild Camper.
Yeah.
Joe, he's got one. Sandy's got one, right? And they always manage to sleep in it quite well. And Sandy's quite a tall guy.
Yeah.
I've never met Joe, but I mean, looking at him against Sandy, he's about the same sort of height.
Yeah.
And someone told me that I think in one of he actually put a cot in there.
Yeah.
You know, only one of those low sort of like cots, but.
I mean, you was touching both ends there, mate, weren't you?
Yeah, you put a cot in there. My head would be touching the canvas.
Yeah.
Which is no good if it rains.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna drop that down a little bit.
Yeah.
I much prefer it without the pole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I mean, like a little bit of paracord saves on a hell of a lot of weight.
Yeah, and space. Yeah. Because it's like 1960s sort of technology. So nothing wrong with 60s technology. Because I am of that era.
Exactly.
I know I was born in the 60s because I'm in my mum's wedding photographs. Little page boys. Because when people call me a bar steward, I just smile and say, you're right. And it doesn't really give them the reaction they want.
No.
I was born out of wedlock. There we can have a little tinker about with that then, so I'll bring it back.
I'm just going to drop the ridge
line, pull it out a little bit.
And then try and pull it out a little bit, see if I can make it a little bit.
But there will be an optimum thing there, mate, where if it's dropped lower so you can pull it out wider, then you might not get the tautness, you know, that no, exactly. It's designed to be at an angle, isn't it, you know, at a height or whatever, and I think it's 110 or 135, I can't remember which.
Yeah, you're going to want it like that so the water does just run off.
Because we did it where we put a third one in there.
Yeah, I tried that and it really didn't work.
No.
Yeah, I've got the video to prove it. It just didn't work.
Give you a bit of a vestibule, but that was about it, really, didn't it?
A lot of people have put a skirt around them. That seems to be favourite.
We'll do, mate. Yeah. And if Tim can get me in the material, or we can source the material, I've now got the ability to put a zip in one of them, mate. You know.
Well, I must admit, I like the idea of having a zip put in it.
Yeah, and sewed up at the back, you know. Because what I'll do before you take that down, mate, or when you take it down, I haven't got a measuring stick out here with me. Rather than unfolding tin, I'll just get a bit of paracord and cut it off the exact length of that, so I know what sort of zip to look out for the guy. You know, one of the YKK, you know, the plastic, the military ones. Yeah. So just remind me to do that, mate. I'll just cut a piece of paracord to the length of that.
But bearing in mind, I don't know what
sort of, coming back from a wrecking patrol.
I don't know what size his lavoo is. As I say, you got that's the small, that's medium. So I think that's the biggest problem. You know, I've got two different sizes.
Yeah.
Not that it makes a lot of difference.
No.
I mean, they all match up. Basically, you see that when you put those two together.
Yeah. That one don't. Yeah. No, I see what you mean, mate. Yeah. Because that's something we never realised before until all this like 1, 2, and 3. You know, I
never knew. I mean, I just ordered a. I mean, I got this from Military Mart. I just ordered a Polish lavoo.
Yeah. As we did. Yeah. And as you do.
Yeah.
No, that's her. No. But anyway, bring it back, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
You're cooking up your old food there, sir?
Hey?
Nice, very bushcrafty, burning stuff.
Yeah, I've got some boiled eggs on the go.
Oh, very nice. I saw sausages earlier on. You chopped them, have
you? Yeah, I cooked them yesterday at home, them heck ones.
Oh, right.
So I pre-cooked them at home and now I'm just putting them in the... I'll put one I've finished.
Are they vegetarian ones?
No, they're just normal.
Oh.
They're like 98% meat rather than, you know, like all the shit.
My missus, sausages, I'm not fussy, mate, I prefer bacon, but she goes to a butcher where she knows he makes them up and all that, and, you know, people come from miles around to get them. Yeah, you kind of...
We do, I mean, obviously we use bits as well. Baldrick smells sausages.
He says, Baldrick.
That's the only time I will go karate on you.
He knows the score, mate. Well, yeah, just do shove him back. He's got to learn the protocols. He's not hungry. He gets fed before I do.
You're all right, mate, aren't you? Get you in an headlock otherwise.
Mike's having a little tinker with the old lad.
Yeah, just dropping it down a little bit. It's really, it's still got the same angle, but then it plateaus right out. So you're still not getting any.
Better off a bit higher and shorter. There's only one thing you can do with them, mate, and that's sew a skirt on. Say a foot 12 inches all the way round. I've seen one. There's a guy at Gary's birthday bash. He'd done that. He'd got a scout tent, sewed it on, and he even had a frontier stove in it. Because it went through the sleeve and that. You know, like the IKEA strainers. Yeah, 2 of them, and that's what stopped the hot pipe from touching the actual arm hose.
I've got an ammo box, ammo tin, right, and I was considering sort of like if I can get it to work a bit, then I'd make up a little stove in the ammo box to put in it.
You might have a bit of a tinker, and that's probably the optimum you can get that, mate. And still have the angle.
So it's all off the floor actually.
Yeah.
Because I've utilised the paracord loops I've got all around. So that gives it a little bit more height. I'll climb in there in a minute and just give that a try.
Blinking aeroplane, but what I will show you, ladies and gents, I've just spun the camera around. The little lightweight £15 jacket has been Mr. Baldrick approves. Look at me. He said, I get a cold knob then. So Mr. Baldrick approves of the jacket, doesn't he? And for 15 quid you could buy him one just so you can have a sit. He's got a mat over there, but he just don't sit on it, does it? He's got a little mat.
You prefer
He always does it.
Okay.
Any camping stuff I bring down or something like that, mate, he'll always go and sit on it, you know. I don't know why. But you approve of that, Mr. Baldrick, didn't you? Sure, I do did. So it has the Baldrick seal of approval, ladies and gents.
I said to me when I come out last, don't need any kit, don't need nothing, all the rest of it. And then when I come out and I met Dave for the first time, and he's got the Campax, you know, the one with the metal overstrike sleeve in it and all that. Flipping heck. I didn't buy it, I didn't get it. I thought, no, I don't need another axe.
Well, I blame Eddie for a lot of my gear.
Mate, it's good gear, common man prices though, sir, isn't it? Tightwood prices.
He put something up and I think,
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. But that's it though, isn't it? That's how it is though, isn't it? It's, that's how, you know.
Well, I'll flick that back round there, Mike, because I wasn't, the one Tigris tent, I was a bit miffed when I put it up, mate, when and he went, no, Ed, Ed, do it, because people will do exactly what you've done, look at it, bang it, but they're going to go away, mate, have a revise on that, get the quality control, and they'll have a good seller on that, mate, won't they?
I mean, the design is good, it's just, as you say, it's the quality.
Yeah.
You know, if you come up with something a little bit, you know, a little bit better quality, stitching better, maybe the material slightly more robust.
Yeah.
You know, that would be a very good
good seller. Yeah, very good seller. But there we go. This is doing something bushcrafty there. But what was just talking about and what's caused me to put the old camera back on, revisit a little thing. Came some WBO Dave, come out with one time for the aeroplane. Comes the aircraft. Well, as I said there, the reason I just put the cam on there was as we're talking about a bit of kit, so I'm just going to show you this again because again Des might have got a good bit of kit like, but it's all common man prices, isn't it, Dave? And this was originally from Dave WBO. Here we see there in the side pouch, it's a normal side pouch, big round bottle takes up half the pouch, if that makes sense, mate, and you can actually see that there, Mike. Go in, Baldy. But the old, I suppose it's 64 ounces, which you've just googled, and it's 1.8 litres.
1.818 litres.
Oh right, 1.81 litres then. But the design of this, and I think, you know, Dave bought it out one time, and he just, oh no, I've got me whiskey in it, and you know, we had a look, and I went, you know, that's a bit of a cracking, you know, that's got potential there, mate. It doesn't leak. But the thing is with this, it's very easy to carry 2 litres of water for not a lot of space. It's the same, obviously 2 litres of water, whichever way you squeeze it, it's going to be the same volume, but it's just a much better shape. You could carry 4 litres quite easily, mate. And put all, you still got the, you know, 90% of your pouch there. I think you just like the idea of that, Dave, there.
Definitely,
yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, because I think Dave, he gave me the one he had, and he bought himself another one on the premise, but I'm you know, as I do, I'm mainly with pouch for that. But solid little bit of kit there, and it's proper. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. You could, as long as you unscrewed it, you could put it on the fire if you needed to. But it slips in there, and you've got, there you go, all that pouch space in that as well. Ladies and gents, cracking little bit of kit, and a nice little find there by Dave WBO.